Have you ever felt like someone was trying to tell you something without saying a single word? Maybe it's the way she looks at you a little longer than usual. Maybe it's the way she smiles, softer, warmer, almost secretive. Or maybe it's those subtle moments, those quiet pauses that make you wonder, is she just being friendly, or is there something more? What if I told you that older married women rarely express attraction the same way younger women do? They don't chase, they don't flirt loudly, they don't make obvious moves. Instead, they communicate through signals, subtle, quiet, but incredibly powerful signals. And if you don't understand these signs, you might miss them completely. In today's video, we're going to uncover the real signs an older married woman might be interested in you, signals most men overlook every single day. But be careful, because once you start noticing these signs, you'll never see her the same way again. Attraction doesn't disappear with age. It evolves. An older married woman carries experience, emotional depth, and a level of awareness that younger women are still learning. She knows what she wants, but more importantly, she knows what she doesn't want. So when she feels drawn to someone, she won't be loud about it. She'll be intentional. One of the first signs is her attention, not just casual attention, but focused, consistent attention. She listens to you differently. When you speak, she doesn't just hear your words, she studies you, your tone, your expressions, even your pauses. It's as if she's trying to understand you on a deeper level. And here's the thing. People don't invest that kind of attention unless they feel something. Then comes the eye contact. Eye contact is one of the most powerful forms of silent communication. If she's holding your gaze just a second longer than normal, if she looks away and then looks back again, that's not accidental. That's curiosity. That's interest. And sometimes it's desire expressed in the safest way she knows how. Another subtle sign is how she finds reasons to be around you. It won't feel forced. In fact, it will feel completely natural. She might show up where you are more often than coincidence would allow. She might start conversations about random things just to keep the interaction going. She might even ask for your help, even when she doesn't really need it. Why? Because proximity creates connection, and connection feeds attraction. Then there's the way she talks to you. An older married woman who's interested won't always flirt in obvious ways. Instead, her tone becomes softer, warmer, more personal. She might tease you lightly. She might laugh a little more at your jokes, even the ones that aren't that funny. She might share personal stories, things she doesn't usually open up about. And that's a big one, because when someone starts letting you into their personal world, it means they trust you. And trust is often the foundation of deeper feelings. You'll also notice something interesting about her body language. She leans in when you talk. She turns her body toward you, even in a group setting. She mirrors your movements without realizing it. These are subconscious behaviors. They can't be faked easily, and they reveal more than words ever could. Sometimes the sign is in the silence. There might be moments where the conversation pauses, but it doesn't feel awkward. Instead, it feels charged, like there's something unspoken hanging in the air. That kind of silence is rarely meaningless. It usually means both people are aware of something, but neither is saying it out loud. Another powerful sign is how she reacts to your attention. If you compliment her, even something simple, you'll notice her reaction. Does she light up? Does she remember it later? Does she bring it up again? If she does, it's not just appreciation, it's validation. And she values your opinion more than she lets on. Then there's the effort. An older married woman has responsibilities, routines, and a life that's already full. So, if she's making time for you, that means something. She might reply to your messages quickly. She might check in on you. She might remember small details about your life. Things most people forget. Effort is never random. It's intentional. And intention is where attraction lives. Sometimes the sign is in her curiosity about your personal life. She asks questions, not just surface level ones, but deeper ones. What motivates you? What are your goals? What kind of relationships have you had? These aren't casual questions, they're emotional investments. She's trying to understand where she fits, even if she hasn't admitted that to herself yet. You might also notice a shift in how she presents herself around you. Maybe she dresses a little more carefully. Maybe she fixes her hair when you're near. Maybe her energy changes, becomes more alive, more expressive. People naturally want to look their best around someone they're attracted to. It's human nature. And here's something many men overlook: jealousy. It won't be obvious. It won't be dramatic. But if you mention another woman, watch her reaction. Does she go quiet? Does she change the subject? Does her tone shift, even slightly? That subtle change can reveal more than any words ever could. One of the strongest signs is emotional connection. If she starts confiding in you, sharing her frustrations, her thoughts, her feelings about life, or even her marriage, that's not casual. That's emotional intimacy. And emotional intimacy often comes before anything else. Because for an older married woman, connection matters more than anything physical. She's not looking for excitement alone. She's looking for understanding, for comfort, for someone who sees her beyond her roles and responsibilities. And if she sees that in you, she'll naturally gravitate toward you. But here's the most important thing you need to understand. Not every sign means the same thing. Sometimes she's just being kind. Sometimes she's just enjoying the connection. And sometimes she's simply missing something in her life. That's why awareness matters. It's not just about noticing the signs, it's about understanding the context. Because real attraction is layered, it's complex, and it's never just one signal, it's a pattern of attention, a pattern of effort, a pattern of emotional connection. And when those patterns start to align, that's when you know something deeper might be there. So now the question is, how many of these signs have you already seen? but ignored? How many times has someone tried to show you something and you didn't even realize it? Because the truth is, attraction doesn't always announce itself loudly. Sometimes it whispers. Sometimes it hides in small moments. And sometimes it waits for you to notice. But remember this, understanding these signs isn't about taking advantage of someone's emotions. It's about awareness, respect, and knowing how human connection really works. Because the most powerful connections in life aren't the obvious ones. They're the ones that grow quietly, beneath the surface. If you found this eye-opening, make sure you subscribe for more content like this, where we break down human behavior, relationships, and the hidden signals most people miss. And before you go, tell me in the comments, what's one sign you've noticed but weren't sure what it meant? Because your experience might help someone else see what they've been missing. And trust me, once you start noticing these signals, you'll never look at people the same way again.